Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second semi-final match, which will decide who goes to the finals and play against Destro. This is the TLOU Esports Season 2 $500 playoff. Today I am joined alongside Allround, which will be helping me to commentate. Allround, I gotta ask you, man. You've played with Duckhead. You know these guys. You played with them for years. Um, how do you think they're gonna perform, or do you think they can do this against Shaft Eagle, which is on Team PSG?
Well, so I know that Shaft Eagle is like they have a pretty strong lineup,
Right.
but I have to root with my German people, you know.
Of course. Yeah. 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 I
Yeah,
understand that.
I mean I do think they have a real chance, but only if they
There's a
can keep
firefly
their
base close
cool.
by.
Because
Be
if
Definitely.
careful.
things get
Stick
heated up,
together.
like there's just
Yeah,
potential
yeah.
for so many mistakes. So,
Yeah.
but I think they can do it if they keep calm. It's gonna be
Yeah. I
an
agree with that.
interesting match.
Gotta keep your composed and stuff. Otherwise,
Yep,
it will go
100%.
downhill.
Mhm.
We have Leo's POV, arguably one of the best HR players on the team. Already going down from Flamesley. Now
Oh.
Bomby might be in trouble going for revive. Couldn't get that smoke coming in from PSG. Duckhead already down by 3. It seems like they didn't know anyone was in the middle.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, it's not the best start you can have into one of
And
these
it's
matches,
it's
right?
quite fast too.
I mean, the thing is that they have to keep their composure now, because like always, like the first gunfight is very important,
Yeah,
I
it
think.
does matter.
'Cause
After the first engagement, spawn trapping will come a huge thing. But it seems like PSG are going to the wrong spawn. Leo managed to get out of the way.
yeah,
Just rotating
that was
around
good
now.
from him. That was good. Instead of challenging him, he just went away instead of
Somebody
his
shot it
teammates
from
again.
across the map.
Oh, that was close. Let's see, I think they're just gathering up supplies and throwables.
Seems like Natex is
Actually,
in the middle going down.
hmm,
He's alone. Might need to stick with his team and wait for Leo to
yeah.
help, maybe. Yeah, trying to cover Bomby through the smoke because you can't see anything. I think Natex and Bomby really gotta play a little more patient and wait for Leo, because
Yeah.
gotta use the sniper to your advantage.
Smoke out!
Thrown in a smoke, trying to fight off 3 members of PSG is quite hard.
We're getting fucking killed here.
Hopefully he can kill at least
Almost
one.
down, but not enough. The burst rifle just against an IMO, there's no chance.
Yeah. Actually, Leo's famous for actually throwing off or taking one or maybe
Yeah,
two
I've
guys
seen
with
a
him,
lot
but
of Leo's clips, a lot of his videos. He is a
mhm,
beast for sure.
mm. they have to come back together. Man, it's just like it's so spread out. They're so thrown off,
Yeah,
and they
so
have to.
I think in a situation like this, they just gotta wait for that down. I think Leo has to get that down for them. Maybe push in with smokes, but they need a game plan instead of pushing in alone.
Yeah. But I honestly think that's one of the hardest things to do. Because I think everybody's capable of like dropping some good clips or just good kills.
I agree with
But
you. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think it really comes down to who's the calmest and who can have like his composure. Because I think both sides are under a lot of stress right now.
100%.
Because nobody wants to lose, you know.
Yeah, you lose,
Nobody
you're
wants to
out.
lose.
You don't have a chance to play in the finals.
Yeah,
Um,
and
this really does matter. It is the first map, but still, first map does give you a lot of confidence after winning.
mhm.
It is a best of 5
I mean,
after all.
I think being down by 6 isn't such a big thing on Dam.
On damn, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah. I agree. Yeah,
kind of like, I mean, spawn trapping is kind of nice once you've got the routine. Same on Billstown. And I know these guys, and I mean, I played a lot with them. And we usually used to come back on Dam, because like Dam is our map, and we're pretty strong with Leo on the HR.
yeah. That
So.
we're yet to see any team play, but it seems like they are making a push together now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Try some smoke on.
A lot of smokes going in, but PSG is doing a great job avoiding these.
I think nobody's running Explosion Expert.
Yeah, I know Netex runs shop here is going down again. Leo not being able to cover his teammates at all. It's always close up
But you gotta
gunfights.
give,
It's just
you
not
gotta give the,
great.
You gotta give the other guys credit. They're like really looking out for each other.
Yeah, they're playing really good together, you know, avoiding these smokes and just playing really passive, waiting for Duckhead to push in and always getting them in a squad wipe.
I think that's what they're doing better right now, PSG. They're just way more patient than the others, especially because they won the first gunfight. Because they have the upper hand right now. They don't have to come back, the others have, and which leads them to make way more mistakes. And once you keep your composure, you can just take advantage of that.
All right, man, I'm good to go.
Yeah, again, you know, being down by 10 is quite a lot, but you have 9 minutes on, it's on the dam, so a comeback is always possible. We've seen a lot of comebacks happen throughout the years, and especially from Duckhead. I think Duckhead are a very good team, of course. I'm not sure if PSG are going to make it any easier for them because they're playing really passive, really well,
Yeah, I
very
agree.
coordinated.
I think it's gonna be way more difficult to come back from this than any other game.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Balmy is behind, but they did spot him. Now Natex and Leo trying to figure out what to do. Smoking pipes and the left side. Managed to smoke Flamesley. A bomb coming in from Leo.
First kill.
It should be a kill. Great play right there. This is their chance to come back. They gotta push these two, you know, 20 seconds for Flamesley to spawn. They're going down the river. PSG making a choice of just going back and playing more patient.
Now they gotta be quick, because it's 8 more seconds for the other people to spawn in, which is gonna make them cover the guy off the dam.
Beautiful bomb from Natex getting that down. Now Flamesy did spawn. They see Sinister Evan. Nice headshot from Leo.
Nice.
Beautiful play. Now it is one member of PSG against 3 members of Duckhead. They gotta push the spawn and use that to their advantage for sure. Now Leo going to his famous spot to try to pinch the last player.
The first guy I ever saw using that spot was the Maverick.
Maverick, yeah, you know, a player that doesn't play anymore. I think Leo.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and Leo now just always figuring out these spots and using these spots to his advantage. Of course, he's a really good sniper player.
100%. That was actually, I gotta say, that it was actually pretty smart that they didn't push up there and waiting for the other people to come.
Leo throwing his team
Now they all
now.
have them in. Yeah.
Burning a smoke for Natex. Trying to get that down.
I got this.
Going for the revive. No reviver, but they did manage to get that squad wipe. Beautiful play now. PSG are in trouble. They gotta get out of this spawn to break the spawn trap from Duckhead. Otherwise, they might take the lead.
Yeah, 100%. It's looking good. It's like, I mean, you can see it was 2 minutes ago that they were 10 down, and now it's only 1 squad wipe.
Yeah, that's the thing with Dam, you know, as soon as you get that first squad wipe, even if you're down by a lot, you will go for the spawn trap and constantly spawn trap them. So PSG have to make some sort of play to get out of this spawn trap.
Yeah. You have to break, like,
Great body shot from Leo, pushing in for that down. A nice hit stick now, has to turn around for Flamesy. Is shooting him in the back. Almost getting that down, but Flamesy is just a better gun skill right there with the revolver. Of course, revolver corner shooting is 10 times better than a 9mm corner shooting.
Yeah. Balmy alone
Nice
against
smoke
3.
from Balmy, stunning and going for the revive instead of the down.
Oh.
That might have been a small mistake, but it is a one-on-one now. Balmy has to play and clutch up for his team in this situation. Leo's spawn strategist not taking the time to spawn at all now. He wants to push in, wants to get this down as fast as possible. 6 minutes left. Thrown in as another smoke. Leo going in with a 9mm. Manages to get the down. Beautiful play from Leo. Spawning his strategist, helping his teammate right there.
Yeah. Leo really leading the game with some pure aggression.
Yeah, he's playing really aggressive. I think Bomby just got another down and just shot. Beautiful angle there. Wow, amazing angle from Leo. Getting Shaft Eagle. And now they are definitely back into this game. 5 minutes left. PSG are definitely in trouble. They gotta do some sort of magic trick here to get out of this. I think they don't even have boxes, no smokes, nothing, you know. Duckhead are keeping them in the spawn. They might have messed up the spawn trap here a little bit, so that is their chance to get out.
Yeah, I guess now the stats are kind of reset, because I think because of that different spawn, PSG just broke the spawn trap. And now you can see that Duckhead is just spread out all over the map here, not getting that teamwork done.
I see.
So they really have to get the first down.
I think this is what might decide the actual game here.
Could be. I mean, it's a potential chance of flipping the lead.
That is a lead for Duckhead. Flames are trying to fight off all members of Duckhead right now with a semi, but Leo throwing in a smoke and pushing. Flames with a smoke, but of course wasn't enough. Now Duckhead are up by 2.
Really nice.
You kind of predicted this comeback from Duckhead's side, you know, they can make this. Leo going down, he was one shot with a sniper.
That one's dead.
Funny thing is, actually, I just wanted to say the opposite. I thought that at the beginning that PSG, they got that game, because they had such good spawn traps on them, and I thought that Duckhead were so spread out, but I actually gotta admit, they came back really good. And
Yeah.
with 2 up, they're on the upside.
You know, that's the thing
they
with
can
the,
relax.
you know, as we said, the dam, you know, even Bill's
All
town.
done. Let's go.
Spawn traps are very big, so you gotta do your best to stay alive.
100%, yeah.
Watch yourself.
Now Duckhead do have a lead, but they didn't decide to go spawn trap. Now they are getting pushed themselves.
They should try to get at least 1 down, so it's tied if they all die.
I think
would be-
after Duckhead got the beautiful shot from Leo, now he
Nice.
might actually use this chance to push. Gets the execution. Now he's up by 2. Balmy going in, throwing in a smoke, trying to get that stun. Body shot from Leo. Beautiful play from Natix and Balmy right there.
That's one thing you can point out about Leo. Leo's always a sniper who's like using different locations to try to get kills from.
Yeah, his positioning is always perfect, trying to do his best to get these headshots and cover his teammates.
Yeah. Right, now backing up, trying to go back and wait for the other guy to spawn, maybe even strategist spawn on them.
I mean, Leo is still on strategist. He doesn't have Hawkeye. Trying to get
Yeah,
Shaft
right.
Eagle. But Shaft is not deciding to peek, I think, which is a smart idea. Don't want to take one-on-one gunfights with the sniper. You know, Shaft knows Leo can hit these shots, and also Leo
Yeah.
knows that Shaft can hit them, so there's no need to take these risky plays.
There was way too much respect for each other right
Yes,
there.
for sure, yeah.
Go.
But I honestly think Shaft should have tried to kill him, because if Shaft did go down... his teammates would have
Beautiful
been
cover
down
from
likely.
Leo right there.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Not being able to get that execution. There's 2 minutes left. Natix is at the other side, not with his team. This might be a good play, but it might also be a bad play. I think even if Natix goes down, they will still be up by 1. But that does mean that they might get pushed. And
Who's the guy at the other spawn? Oh, it's Natix. I didn't
Natix,
see it,
yeah.
I didn't- Right. I think Natex shouldn't push up. He just... I think he
Has
should
to
just
play as patient as he
wait.
can now. Maybe,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if he has a chance to get that beautiful smoke, getting Shaft Eagle.
Nice.
They're up by 3.
Right.
I think Natix
If
might be
you're
in
on the
trouble.
side-
Watch yourself. Smoke out.
Leo throwing in a smoke. If he gets that down, this might be a win.
Keep breathing. I got
Going
this.
for that revive. Being able to do it. Natix
Very
is
risky,
here
very
to
risky.
help Leo now. There's a minute left. Only up by 2. Natix should not go down in this situation, but he does go down now. Leo is left alone. He has to survive as much as he can. Otherwise, it will be a tie game.
It's gonna be very stressful if he gets one down for PSG.
I think
Then they have to all push up.
getting shot by the side from Shaft Eagle. Beautiful angle from Shaft Eagle getting that down. Now Bombi is left alone. Has to stop moving. Has to stay calm and wait for his teammates to spawn. Otherwise, they might lose this lead. And PSG might be up by one map.
If Bomby and Natex move fast, they can probably kill Shaft Eagle because he's by himself.
He'll
But I
decide to
think
spawn
they don't know where
strategist.
he's at.
I think this is the best
just to
choice, of
make sure.
course.
Yeah,
This is looking like a
that's
tie
gonna be
game.
very suspenseful.
I mean, I think
Always the
PSG
last
might have a
15
chance of getting Balmy, maybe thrown in a smoke, potentially a bomb, just to see if they can do it. They might be going for it right now, throwing in a bomb, but they didn't manage to get it. They didn't know where he was exactly, throwing in all these bombs and missing them. Very unfortunate for PSG, but great comeback. Duckhead coming back from this one.
Yes, great comeback.
Beautiful, beautiful play from both teams. You see, these teams are just equally as good. So it is quite intense watching them go at it.
That was intense.
It was beautiful
First
watching
map.
them. Yeah.
Tie game.
Now I
Just
might
gonna add
switch
more
over
to the
to
suspense.
Shaft Eagle's perspective to see how PSG are doing. We saw Duckhead did play bad at the beginning, but they are playing really good now. So let's see how Shaft does. You know, previous round in the semifinals, I mean, I witnessed Shaft do amazing, and his sniper shots were absolutely beautiful, and it was very interesting to watch. You know, we have Shaft's perspective who's sniping, and Leo's perspective who's also sniping. So this is very different from previous videos or previous rounds that we've seen, where it was mostly burst and semi.
I'm actually curious about what Duckhead's response is gonna be to the first match. If they're gonna do something different about that first encounter.
Yeah, I think, you know, they knew they made a mistake at the beginning, so they might change it up here.
Yeah. Alright, Shaft not standing on top of the car.
I think standing on top of the car, of course, it's a little risky. Might get executed.
Against Leo. Against Leo especially.
Dragon, look alive.
Body shot from Shaft.
Over there, Dragon.
They are playing really aggressive. Duckhead and not taking the time to be really aggressive. A nice body burst from Natex. Taking Shaft one shot. Now PSG getting 2 downs already. This is looking like a similar first engagement from last time. They decided to show themselves and play really aggressive. Now PSG are up by 1. I wonder if PSG are going to play it differently now. If they go for spawn trap or play a little more patient. I personally think if you have ammo, you're full on health, you should go for that spawn trap. Otherwise, go for the boxes and wait.
I mean, one thing you can also do is just, if you don't even have ammo, I mean, one thing I personally prefer to do is just being there. You know, just standing there even though you don't have any ammo.
Of course, just to know where they are
push.
and not to push. Yeah, of course, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
One less straggler
Nice
to worry
execution
about.
from PSG right there. Going for the revive.
Up by 4 again.
Smokes are coming in from Duckhead. Both members of PSG are stunned. Shaft trying to cover his teammates, not being able to do anything. Was a bit too late. Crafting a bomb. Maybe trying to throw it and potentially try to shoot it with the 9mm. It's a bit too late, I think. Duckhead predicted that. Beautiful play from Balmy and Leo, holding it right there and getting a full squad wipe.
Alright, so this is a different setup from last match.
Yeah, I think
So-
after losing that first squad wipe, they came back really strong. Natex did
Yeah.
go down, but you know, Balmy and Leo played really good.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, they handled it pretty well. Pushed that 2 guys together and finished up with Shaft at the end. Also together as teamwork.
But I say, you know, being in this side of the map is not the best. Doesn't seem like they're even setting up very good. So I think smokes are easily thrown here at PSG. It seems like Shaft is watching the back. He is the sniper.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it looks like the because of the way Shaft is walking around that they don't know where they are.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't tell because they're not talking, but I guess
Yeah, of
they're
course.
looking out for everyone.
I think Shaft should definitely not watch the back. Maybe one of his teammates should, maybe Sinister Heaven. But Flamesley, I don't think Flamesley should move. Might be able to get it down there, but does get it down. Beautiful. Missing that headshot from Shaft Eagle, going down himself from Balmy. And Flamesley trying to fight off two members of Duckhead. While Sinister Heaven might potentially go for the revive. Does get Shaft Eagle up. Now it's a 3-on-2. They're playing really aggressive. Going in there, pushing them. Body shot from Shaft Eagle. Nice combo.
Sinister Heaven, yeah, they just got him. They got him cornered.
It seemed like another squad wipe. Natic Spawn trying to cover his teammates, but not being able to do it. Of course, our revolver is not very good against 3 players from across the map.
Yeah. Now PSG has to be careful about the guy spawning in at the back. They
Yeah,
can't
of
push up
course.
anymore.
I think they might be aware. Yeah, definitely aware of it. And it's Leo. Beautiful shot from Leo there. Shaft Eagle missing the bullet and getting a body shots.
Hold on. I can patch it up.
Natic's going into the 1v1.
Wow.
Winning it.
beautiful
And
burst.
getting, oh,
Now a counter burst from Sinister Heaven taking Natrix down and executing him.
Take point. I gotta patch myself
Leo
up.
might be alone. I think
Flashlight, right there.
Balmy might have spawned at the back.
yeah, he's probably cross shooting. He's probably standing on top
Body
of the
shot
car.
from Leo
That's one
going down. Of course, the team shot from PSG once
shot,
again. Doing a great job with the team shooting.
Okay, got it.
Don't let them less to worry about.
They can't keep up with us.
Finish. Move out.
Up by 5. It is a good lead, but we've seen Duckhead come back from a 10 spawn lead, so PSG still have to be careful and keep their guard up. Shaft has 1 health kit, no smokes, no bombs. I think when using the sniper you might need more health kits, especially because you go for a lot of challenges to try to get these headshots.
Yeah, he should really look out for that.
Straggler.
I thought he's gonna try to shoot him through the fence.
Might be going for that from
Look
Natex.
Oh,
Leo might be covering
Look
Natex,
out, right.
going back right now to cover him. Shaft of course predicted that. Nice
down.
headshot
Ooh,
on Leo
nice
right
shot.
there.
nice.
Over there, straggler. I'm wounded.
Was covering his
Oh, he tried to-
team.
That was pretty good from Natex.
I think Flamesy
Cover
took
up.
down Natex, I'm not very sure. They are playing aggressive now. So
Straggler.
nice smoke from Army, smoking Shaft Eagle. Army kind of shoot, but Shaft Eagle gets it down right there. Leo absolutely melts Shaft Eagle with the 9 trying to get this execution button. Just gets it. Beautiful play from Leo. That's all you can do. You know, we've said this multiple times throughout these matches. When you're left alone, try to trade your kill. It's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
And Leo
Or
did
just make
exactly
them-
that.
Smoke headed
Or
their
just
way.
make him throw things and waste their stuff.
Yeah, I think
Or
throwing
the next
things,
upcoming
wasting stuff, wasting
encounters.
time. It's all you can do. It's better than just pushing in and going down.
Yeah.
Playing patience is definitely the best
100%.
thing right there. Now Shaft is going to the same spot Leo was at.
Yeah.
You know, we can see these players are very experienced. They know a lot of spots. They know a lot about this game after, a lot of years of playing competitive.
Shaft's just trying to get revenge there.
Yeah, and everyone is, someone might come up with a new spot, they watch the video and now they know it.
Just like me introducing the running glitch to
Straggler.
Yep.
the FN community.
Might have been one of the worst things ever.
Should have never shown that trick to your end.
Hunter, look alive.
Ruined so many things.
Look alive. 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 Look alive
Thankfully, it is banned now in competitive.
Yes. Yeah.
PSG is still holding this really strongly, getting these downs. Nice body shot from Shaft again. A lot of team shooting.
Over there. Target down.
Another
Back
squad
up, word.
wipe. PSG. I think they are playing a little more aggressive there.
Hold up.
They're actually doing a pretty good job now at
Okay, got it.
pushing up the spawns, getting throwables and
Finish. Move
and
out.
all that stuff. I think they have a pretty good setup to keep pushing them and keeping them into the spawn, making it way more difficult for Duckhead to
Yeah, I
actually
think,
break them.
and also like when you keep someone in the spawn, you don't actually have to kill them. You can just keep them in
Yeah.
the spawn, waste time.
Just have to
wait for
be
them.
there, you know. Just have to be there. You don't even have to shoot them, because I mean, you can try to shoot them and make them waste
Smokes away.
that kit.
Make them push with a smoke counter, smoke from Shaft, and a counter smoke from Duckhead again. A bomb coming in from one of the members of Duckhead. That is Leo. Might be in trouble right there. Nice hit stick, dragging him from across the map. You know, that's the thing about hit sticks. They are kind of OP.
I'm bleeding out here.
For sure.
See, Flamesley is running away now.
Get over here and help me.
Limsley looking out for Bomby, for the third guy to spawn in.
Homie,
And now he's just
I think he spawned in
cornered.
front of him. Now he is trapped. I don't think he'll be able to do much. Gets a nice down on Leo. Potentially another down, but couldn't get it. Again, trading
That
his
was nice,
kills
though.
is the best thing you can do. Beautiful, beautiful play for him. I think Leo could have waited a little more patiently there, but gotta give it to Flamesley for getting that body shot headshot with a semi.
Yeah, he took real good advantage of that.
Of course, yeah. Again, all 6 players in this lobby are very good. I think this is why we see a lot of patience. But I'm gonna tell you, this match is playing. It's going by too fast. You know, other matches we've seen from previous rounds were very slow. This match is quite fast-paced.
I think it's because like they started to have way more confidence in into themselves.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons, of course. And again, PSG are going down slowly. I think they gotta watch out. You know, it's getting pushed 2 on the left. Shaft not helping his teammate, instead going one-on-one. Gets the headshot. Nice headshot right there. Gets the
No one comes
execution.
back from that.
Amazing headshot there. Trying to go on a 1-on-2. Maybe baiting a lot. Getting another headshot on Leo, but Leo manages to get it. That bomb shot. Flimsy trying to get the second down. Beautiful headshot right there from Shafty and Flimsy finishing it off. I don't think Natex was aware of where Flimsy
Somebody
was.
cover me while I take care of
No, no, actually, I think you're right. That was actually played pretty well from Shaft. He went for the single guy, killed him, then wasted just enough time for Flamesley to
yeah,
come back
yeah.
and back him up.
I think if Natex knew Flimsy was
They
there,
can't
he would
hold
have
on much
left the right. As well, pushing the spawn, Natex goes down. This looks like it's game over.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Great effort from Duckhead, but of course PSG played way better than previous match, keeping that lead. You know, not giving Duckhead the chance to come back.
I mean, I gotta be honest. I really thought I was really hoping for
Only
Duckhead
a
to
few
win,
left. Cut
but
'em down.
you gotta
Look
admit
out.
that
Nice headshot from
Pring-
Leo.
they're doing such a good
got
job
you.
in playing this
Yeah,
match.
you know, I also saw them in this
You got my
in the
back.
quarterfinals. They played really good. They're playing
Take point.
together. I
I gotta
think
patch myself up.
Duckhead needs some sort of team play. They are playing good,
Area
but
secure.
they still
All right, pack up. We're
don't
going
think
home.
they're just playing clean. So Natex is not doing great. We've seen Natex play better in the quarterfinals. I think Natex gotta play a little more patient. When Natex is playing patient, the team outcome or the match outcome always changes. So I think he just needs to relax, regain, and of course, I didn't 100% can come back from this one.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think about Natex. I think he's like a top player.
Of
like
course, yeah.
way better than many players there are. The only problem he has is that he's sometimes way too aggressive. I
Yes,
mean,
and
but all of us have that problem in Duckhead, I think.
I have seen that multiple times. I think
Yeah.
if Natex can just relax a little bit, maybe, uh, if Natex I think he's running the burst, so he has to pull through for his team. Leo's trying, Bomb is trying. I think everyone is doing a great job, but of course the team play isn't there yet. Also,
Yeah.
PSG are. I think PSG are learning from the mistake they made on the first match on Dam, and didn't give them the chance to come back. Of course.
hmm I mean, if you think about it, then you just need the burst if you have like close quarters against a team, because sniper is just if you miss once with the HR, it's gonna be so fatal. So the burst has to do the most job, and if the burst player dies first, it's gonna be much more difficult for the last two players to actually win the 2 against 3.
Yeah, that's the
If you know
thing.
what
The
I'm saying.
burst, I think the burst has to always be the last to die, because the burst always has the chance to get the triple even in
Hmm.
situations. I mean, it doesn't happen often in playoffs, but I've seen it happen yesterday when him Killy got multiple triples on Bad Boys team. Hardo, Sejok, and Lath, and it worked out perfectly. The burst can do a lot of damage in these matches. The burst is, I think, is the most powerful weapon in these competitive matches. So I think Natex
Yeah, for
has to,
sure.
of course, play a little more patient, and he can definitely. I know he has the aim, but has to pull through with these patience and team plays a little more.
Yeah, I think you can just say that chances are way higher to 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 win an encounter if you have a burst with you.
All right.
Yeah,
And
of
if he
course.
dies
Scavengers
first,
in the area.
these
Good place to
chances
keep an
just
eye out.
drop.
It'll be harder for the semi and the sniper to hold it back.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we are sticking with Shaft's perspective. After we saw beautiful plays from Shaft Eagle. See,
Look out, rifle!
it's a beautiful angle right there.
Yeah, I
Marking,
didn't know about that.
neither did I. So that still learning things about this game.
Get it!
Might be able
Come
to
on,
hit this
Shaft, get
shot,
it!
but Leo spots him. I think he
Uh,
knows if he hard scope for too long, Leo will
Got
get him.
rifle!
Trying to
yeah.
play it a little more smartly. Here, look, as you can see, they're just waiting for that moment, not over challenging. Two really good sniper players
Yeah,
getting at it.
I think personally that's what makes these matches way more suspenseful. If you have like two very good snipers playing against each other, because they're always trying to be like super careful.
Yeah,
But if they hit a shot, it's just gonna be a very difficult one because the other guy, of course, tries to dodge it.
of course. Also, snipers are like, if you get the down first, it will really determine whether you can win that. Give the chance for your team to win that squad wipe, of course. But
Yeah,
I think that's why they also play a little more patient. They don't want to go down. They don't want to be the reason why their whole team falls apart. So
yeah,
that's why they have to play a little more patience. And of course, University is a very big map, and it's a 3v3, so it'll be played a lot more slower than, for example, Checkpoint, Dam, or even Billstown.
I mean, if you break it down, I think that the HR is the best gun to introduce
Got rifle!
an encounter.
Yeah, of
A squad
course.
wipe too.
It's always two body shots on Leo.
Oh, nice,
I'm not
nice.
sure if Leo meant to go on top of that, but Taft managed to get that down. Beautiful play. Of course, University is one of the hardest matches or maps. Another down. They had an idea that Natex was there, and Shaft managed to cover his teammate with a body shot. As I was saying, University is one of those matches where you need the first squad wipe, and it's really hard to come back from. It's not
Yeah,
impossible, but it's really hard.
especially if the team starts camping at the very back of the map. I
Yeah,
mean, personally, from my experience, that's like one of the
Finish, move
hardest
out.
places to kill a camping team from. If they're back in the university map, like up at the balcony or whatever that
Yeah.
is, upstairs at the second story, it's so hard to push them if they're having this position.
Yeah, and it looks like Leo is going out of the cover really open, and going for these challenges.
Hunter, look alive!
Almost a headshot on Natex.
Got
And
rifle.
Natex, that would have been really, really beautiful. Nice
Oh,
headshot
nice.
from Leo. As you can see, you know, Shaft is over challenging. He's feeling himself, and then he gets
Hurry up.
headshotted from Leo. That's why he
Running out
has
of
to
time.
relax a little more, to try
Yeah.
a little more patiently. And I think they might be pushing the broken. Might be aware of Sinister Revan. Sinister Revan is alone.
Yeah, now they saw him. Now they saw him.
Going down, you know, that's what we were saying. You know, as soon as the sniper goes down, it'll be quite hard, in, you know, in these encounters.
I think Duckhead's gonna get thrown off because I think Duckhead's thinking that they're gonna spawn down low, but they're actually up at the.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Natix say multiple times that university spawns
eye
are
out.
unpredictable.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes here.
I think that's gonna throw them off. 100%.
I mean, it is a tight game now.
But what I was saying is that I think that the sniper itself, he's responsible for introducing the push, and the burst is mainly responsible for finishing off the push.
I
You know,
agree.
like doing the most work. And I think either the VR
Or the semi.
or semi is something like in between. You know,
Yeah,
they
has
can do
has to
both
wait for
things with
these, you know,
guns.
team shooting and just playing a little more patient and getting these sneaky downs because you know semi VR are a
Keep an
little
eye
more
out.
weaker than the burst and the sniper, of course.
Got it.
Yeah, I think semi and VR they just have some sort of supportive part in both ways. You know.
I have to agree with you right there. I think Flamesley had an engagement on the left, but has to get it down, I think. PSG are pushing up on Duckhead.
Ooh.
Nice down from Barmy. Flimsy unable to cover his teammate. Now Shaft going down and Flimsy going down too. Now Sinister Heaven is left alone against two members of Duckhead. They will play this really aggressive. Try to use this chance to get a full squad wipe. Sinister Heaven
Don't
going
know
for
where
the down.
Sinister Heaven is.
Now that's a squad wipe. Beautiful play from Duckhead. I must say PSG, mainly Flamesley, wasn't able to cover Shaft Eagle, which made Shaft Eagle go down. Now Leo is going for the spawn trap. Does see Shaft Eagle and sees, wonder if he's gonna peek right there. Nice shot, Shaft. Shaft not deciding to heal. His
Right, over
teammates
there.
are not next to him really.
Target down.
Beautiful
Oh,
headshot
nice.
from Shaft Eagle on Leo. And that's the thing with
I
the
gotta admit that
snipers. One shot to
That
the
was
head.
pretty
and it's-
reckless from Chef.
Of course, yeah. I mean, personally, I would have done it. Sinister Heaven going down in the open. Leo getting revived by his teammate. Another headshot from Shaft Eagle, getting all his health back using sharpshooter.
Ooh.
Barney.
That's why he didn't want to use the medkit.
No
He thought, I'm
angle.
just gonna get my health back by
I mean, sharpshooter is
headshot.
really good in that situation, of course, but I mean, I still
Hunter,
wouldn't
look alive.
do that in a playoff
me
match.
neither.
Of course. Now he's out of HR bullets,
Move out.
buys some HR bullets, of course that does prevent him from a second upgrade. Ramsey being left alone. PSG are playing separately, you know, so Sinister Heaven run out in the open and then Flamesley. Shaft Eagle just waiting in the back. He's getting the downs but no execution, so it's not really much help for his team.
Got a rifle.
Misses that headshot. Sinister Heaven might be in trouble. Shaft trying to cover his teammate. Throws in a bomb. Going for that bomb shot. The bomb was under Sinister Heaven, so he couldn't really see it to shoot it.
Straggler.
That body
I
shot's
think,
the,
I honestly think that it was a mistake. to the
nice
just now.
headshot and Natex going for the second down. Balmy making
Oh
a
my
really
God.
good choice, switching to his weapon instead of relying on that hit stick. Really good choice right there. I think Shaft, if Shaft landed one headshot with the 9mm, he would have definitely gotten that double.
Yeah, I can tell Natex, he was just so scared. He was so scared that Shaft is gonna down him as
I
well.
mean, what a beautiful headshot. I gotta say, he went for that down. He thought he could get it, and he would have gotten it, I think, if he got a headshot. But of course, I
Yeah.
think an execution is always a safer bet.
Watch my back.
Okay, got it.
But sometimes you just gotta go for these shots, and sometimes they just hit, you know?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
one thing I personally never do. I don't even go for these shots, because I always think that I'm gonna miss, which
Look out! He's
I
got
don't know.
Yeah, it
Sometimes
always
takes the
comes
chance
that
get
to
down.
the confidence. I think Shaft has a lot of confidence with the sniper. He's going now. He's going at it with Leo. Leo is even giving him a chance of challenging, which is quite
But
surprising, really.
yeah, but honestly, that's what I like to see. I like to see matches where they challenge each other,
Of
and
course, yeah.
instead of just doing the waiting game, you know.
I think in a a viewer's perspective, we like to see some intense moments in action, but of course, Duckhead are in playoffs. They don't want to do any sort of mistakes. Beautiful bomb from Shaft Eagle and a body shot
Ooh,
through the
yes.
smoke. Leo dropping down, trying to go for the hit stick. And another hit stick from
No
Leo. We've seen
way.
him there doing it on Dam and now on University on Shaft Eagle.
I'm bleeding out here.
See Leo.
I can just tell that Leo's so happy right now that he got that.
And I rarely see Leo going for a lot of hit stick downs, but managing to get them might be his lucky day.
Firefly.
Now, Sinistervin did trade out, but he goes down. 6 minutes left.
Looking pretty good for Duckhead
Of
this
course,
time.
yeah.
They got the upper hand.
And I think PSG can make a comeback, but as we mentioned before, University is a harder map to come back, unlike the Dam.
I'm curious if Duckhead's gonna go back camping, like at the very back of the map, because we never did that. But I'm curious about what they're gonna do in this playoff match.
Yeah,
Be
and
very interesting.
as I said, this will decide who goes to the final. No losers bracket. If you lose, that's it. You're out. So the winning team will face off against Destro. Last season's winners were also Destro. So it'll be very interesting, to see who goes against them. I think Duckhead and PSG are both capable to face off against Destro and potentially take the win, of course. But
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
it is going back and forth right now with maps. University is not looking great for PSG, but of course they played beautifully on the Dam.
I think these two teams are especially candidates for winning the playoffs. Both of them.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you again. A lot of favorites in these going in. A lot of people want to see Shaft win, or some people want to see Netflix win. And a lot of really active players also on this ladder. They've been playing against each other for quite a few
Get in their way.
matches. So,
Yeah.
but of course, playoffs is always a different situation. Teams try their hardest to win.
Shaft is really, really trying to get these downs.
I mean, the bomb shot is just going in. A nice headshot from Shaft getting
Holy
that
shit.
down, even though he was unaware of where Bombi is. And now that's a squad wipe from PSG. Duckhead
One less to
need to
worry
be
about.
careful against these spawn traps. But University is
One less hunter to
a
worry
little more
about.
different than other maps with spawn trapping.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah, for
more
sure.
unpredictable, and the spawns are sometimes inside the buildings instead of outside with a lot more cover.
Honestly, I want to see win Bomby. I want to see Bomby win these playoffs. I think he deserves it. Bomby is just a legend. If you know him, he's just a legend.
I mean, yeah, of course, as I said, you've been playing with Duckhead for a while now.
Yeah.
Beautiful one burst from Natex, getting Shaft and going for that execution.
Nice.
Now, you might be unaware of his back. He just getting another down from Natex, but not enough to execute, of course.
Oh,
He did all he
it was
could.
played out
And
very
this is
well.
what we meant by the burst staying alone, always being able to clutch in these moments, getting these downs.
Oh, now it's gonna get really interesting, because they're cornered, like from both sides.
Players are
Flames,
separated
Sinister, and
now.
Shaft. Yeah.
Shaft, of course, again on the top of the building, a huge advantage with the sniper.
Bomby really has to do something there. Oh,
Nice shot from Shaft Eagle, landing these important shots for his team. 2 minutes left. They gotta play this a little more faster to try to come back. But I think Duckhead are gonna play a lot of time, a lot of patience. Beautiful shot from Leo from across the map, picking off Flamesley.
Yeah, that's the downside of playing university, because it's such a huge map, and it takes so much time from going from one spawn to the other.
Yeah,
Just
of
for,
course.
just for the game's sake, for the end game's sake.
And that's why I think the sniper is a huge deal in such huge maps.
Hmm.
I see Leo is
Chef really doesn't like health kits, I guess.
yeah, I mean Leo is doing a great job wasting all his health kits. Chef not being able to land that shot. It was quite fast.
Finish. Move
A
out.
minute left.
Got a rifle.
Smoke coming in from
Nice.
Flamesley. Doing a great job
less
trying to
better to
avoid
worry
these shots,
about.
but still gets down from that team shooting.
Nice. Get that
Nice
trade.
trade right there, but wasn't able
Don't worry,
to
I got
execute. This is a very close match. PSG are coming back. They can tie this game off, potentially see them win. Only down by 2 now. They gotta look for the spawn, and spawn's a little more harder to see where they are exactly. Gotta push inside these buildings to figure out where they are. 50 seconds left.
Is it best of 3?
It's a best of 5, so
Oh, best of 5. Okay.
yeah. Next map is Water Tower. Chef going for that
Nice.
challenge, but going down.
No spawn time. No spawn
Bleeding out
time.
here.
Spawn strategist might have been
was
a better
actually really
choice
good.
because if you spawn at the back of the map, it will take you a lot longer to get back into the fight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Getting
It takes you
shivved.
so long
I
just to
think
get to one point.
This
of the
match is going for Duckhead.
I'm wounded.
Yeah, they can't come back.
Yeah, it's
can.
impossible. 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Great
I'm
effort.
gonna grab
of
something to
course.
drink. Okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Great effort from Duckhead winning this match. I think they showed great teamwork. Even though they did lose the first encounter, they still came back on this and
Pull out.
managed to
They
win.
got all of it. We're through.
Let's switch over to Duckhead's POV to see how Leo is doing in these matches. Loving these snipes from Leo.
Yo, I just saw Uma Reed being in your chat. Yo.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be fun. Tie game.
I think with Water Tower, it is quite a small map and spawn trapping is very easy. I think with how we've seen Water Tower play out, of course, comebacks are very easily made on it, but we also seen 15-minute matches, so we'll see how this goes.
Yes, Uma, I'm commentating. What's up? Just responding to chat. So, actually, I think I honestly was left kind of surprised because I thought that Duckhead is going to have the upper hand on them because it's just their map,
Right.
from my experience. And I thought things are going to be the other way around on University. But actually, PSG won them and Duckhead won University, which leads us to Water Tower. And I think
Okay, guys.
both teams are the
Fireflies
same,
close.
like
Shoot
at the
or
same
be
skill
shot.
level on this map. So that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, of course, and also we gotta understand that Water Tower is it doesn't depend on the first squad wipe. Yes, squad wipe is great, but these spawn traps will be huge. Now Leo does spot all 3 members of PSG. This is Leo's POV from Duckhead. Already getting body shotted. And nice finish from Flamesley getting that down. Natex trying to fight off Flamesley, but couldn't really get that down with burst. Bommy is behind Flamesley, but I think he might be getting covered here. Turning around and shooting Bommy. Bommy going down. The burst is left alone. Goes down too.
I'll get your ass over here.
A lot of these engagements we've seen a quite fast, a fast first engagement. Shaft spawned alone. I think Duckhead are going to the... sorry, this is Leo's POV. I am getting confused myself. But I think Shaft is going to the other side with his team. Only down by 3. Go in these boxes. I think Leo took 2 boxes. Didn't get a smoke. It doesn't happen quite often. Instead, he got
Yeah,
a
it
Molotov.
happens if you skip the second box, and you die, you won't get a smoke in the third one.
It's very unfortunate.
I don't know
Get a
why.
Molotov. I'm not sure Molotov would have helped you. It is against the rules to use a Molotov here.
Shit. I have to wrap this up.
Probably not.
Natex is cornered, needs to get out of there. Leo's gonna try his best to cover his teammate. Of course, Natex going down. 3 members of PSG are shooting at him. It's quite hard to fight them off.
Oh, I'm fucking dying over here!
PSG are doing a great job pushing these and getting these squad wipes as a team. We've seen them always push together. In university, they were quite separated. Now they are playing together as a team, which is exactly what you want to see in these competitive matches. It doesn't depend on one player. It does depend on teamwork and how good the teams are. I think we've seen in a lot of occasions where one player might play bad but still plays with his team and still manages to win, which is exactly what matters in these matches, winning and going to the finals. Already getting spawn trapped, not giving them a chance to get out of the spawn, even hit boxes and get health kits. We see Leo doesn't have many health kits on him. Try and cover his teammate. Nothing happens. Gets it down. Flamesy finishing off Leo. Flamesy might be left alone against Natex and Marley. Natex corner shooting a lot. Revolver corner shooting here. All 3 players, but they managed to get Flamesy. Beautiful break of the spawn trap from a Duckhead.
Yeah, that was a really nice reaction of Leo, getting that down at the very last second.
Of course,
That was
switching
pretty
over
good.
to the 9mm and getting that down instead of, you know, he might have actually not been able to do it with a sniper because it was so close. Doesn't have an upgrade with a sniper, so it's a tiny bit slower. So,
Yeah.
very good choice by Leo.
I mean, these spawns in Water Tower are just...
And I mean, I would say they are probably the worst spawns.
Yeah,
I've
100%.
seen
Like,
too.
once you spawn, you're so open. Especially on the upper side of the map. On bad.
Both teams are going at it right now. And the liquor store, probably trying to get revived, but gets one bursted.
I think that's the downside of Reviver 3.
You
I mean,
always
the
think you
upside
can
is
get
that you
revived. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Gotta know
Exactly.
when
You
to go
always...
for that revive or when not to do it. It is quite difficult to decide which perks you want, you know, but there's only limited amount of perks that people use in these matches. Explosion Expert, we see Reviver, of course, you know, most people have Sharpshooter and First Aid on the loadouts. Sharp is a choice, Hawkeye. Yeah. I mean, some people even use Second Chance, but outside these perks, it will be very rare to see players use them.
It's always fun to see someone use agility or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a
It's
lot
so
of gameplay
weird.
with agility, but I do not agree with it because it's kind of doesn't help your team, it just helps you.
Yeah. I think it's just not like the perk is just not good enough to use it in a competitive match.
Of course, 4 loadout points, which can be 6 with Revival, which can be
Yeah, sure.
bomb and a smoke from Leo, not being able to get that stun. I don't think he's running Explosion Expert with a sniper.
No.
He's running Hawkeye. 7, one down and not being able to get another one. Not going for the execution.
Nice.
Shit, that was close.
Tommy switched, like he doesn't have Revive 3
It
anymore.
is getting that stun,
Over there!
getting that down. Beautiful play from Duckhead. Now gonna turn around and go for that spawn trap. Leo
That's
will
probably
get the
like the worst spot to
Alright,
spawn
good to go.
on.
box. Yeah, there's
from
barely
all
any
of the
cover. You
maps.
can't really go anywhere.
Yeah. Another spawn, which
As we
is
see,
pretty messed
Bomber
up.
just waited for him to spawn, and just got that down instantly. There's no cover at all. They can't escape. His body shot from Leo trying to cover his teammate. He gets that down before he manages to execute. Now here's where the spawn trapping comes in. PSG, I think one member of PSG did spawn. He has to take a nice corner to camp in. Maybe surprise Leo or any members of Duckhead, for that matter.
All done.
Give me a sec.
Let's go.
All done. Let's go.
Only down by 2. 8 minutes left to go. They'll spot someone on top of the liquor store. This is where PSG tried to set up, because I don't think they'll be able to do anything else. Natex throwing in a smoke at the back, trying to get a stun. Leo going for that angle, but doesn't see anything. He's in cover, but Natex manages to get that down with a bomb. Beautiful play. I think being on top of the liquor is always quite difficult to try to avoid these throwables coming in at you. Not much space to go on. You know, you can go outside, but Leo was covering the outside, so even if he went outside, he would have gotten shot.
It was pretty well done from them.
Smoke from a Duckhead. We're getting kinda smoked. A lot of smokes being thrown in from both teams. Now all members of Duckhead are stuck at the top of the liquor store. Leo trying to go for that down. Beautiful down from Leo. Double headshot, then Naimo finishing it off. Trying to see where Shaft might go on top of that building. There is an angle for Shaft to cover his teammates, but he didn't go there.
All done. Let's go.
I think again, you know, Shaft knows Leo might pre-aim that, so he didn't do it.
Yeah, but I think that's like a really good thing about Leo. He's always thinking about things like that, which
Yeah.
makes him just such a good player. And
Of course, you know, your sniper, you need to know all these spots, all these positions to help your team. So Leo was ready if Shaft went there, and he would have instantly shot him, giving him no chance to down any of the members of Duckhead.
yeah, for sure.
Trying to get these headshots, but not being able to get them. Also, you know, when you snipe against another good sniper, you gotta be really fast with these shots before you get headshotted yourself. So when you're fast, sometimes they are very inconsistent.
Pretty difficult bomb to throw.
Yeah, I think these bombs are coming out from both sides too. 5 minutes left. Leo does have 2 smokes. No explosion expert.
All done. Let's go.
You know, I think with having explosion expert, it's almost like a guarantee stun wherever you throw it. But no explosion expert might be a little more skillful. You know, you have to throw it precisely to see where the enemy is and try to smoke him.
A player who really knows how to do that is just Hulk Ali. That's just like the king of throwables, this guy.
I mean, I've seen him run a lot of explosion expert, and you know, we have to keep in mind these distance lag also causes a lot of these stuns alongside explosion expert, so it is quite relying on these perks and distance lag. But I think, you know, we've seen like a lot of smokes coming in now from Duckhead.
Oh,
Just throwing a lot of random smokes. And no stuns at all. PSG doing a great job avoiding them now. Duckhead might be out of smokes, which is a bad situation to be in. Natex gets it down with a hit stick. Now Leo trying to go in for that. Another down. Misses the hit stick. But a nice smoke from Bomb saving Leo. Now Bomby going for that revive to get Natex up. Not being able to do it once again. Bomby not having great luck with these revives. Now he's left going against the burst with his revolver. A lot of corner shooting, but goes down. Of course, the burst just a better weapon in these situations. That's why the burst always stays last to die to win these, you know, finish off the engagement, as you mentioned before.
It was really good. I think Leo was just too greedy. He should have just shot there instead of trying to go for the hit
I
stick.
think you know the confidence we've seen on the dam. He got a hit stick down, and then on university got one.
Yeah.
Thought might happen again. Gets headshotted from shaft, way too open. Leo having a bad game this time. You know, he's not being able to use his sniper like he usually does.
Hey, tourist!
Just left alone with a burst. Out of cover. Going down with these team shooting PSG. A lot of team shooting we've seen from PSG.
I love these hit stick plays. Because once they don't hit, it's always so funny and awkward.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're inconsistent, but sometimes they are just crazy.
Yeah. It's so random. Do you think Lee was purposely not upgrading his HR and 9mm instead?
I think, you know, we've seen he's not able to use his HR as much as the 9mm. You know, we've seen him use 9mm more, so he knows this game is being played a little more slow, and no one's actually shown themselves. Even Shaft is not even challenging him that much. He's playing a little more slower now.
Yeah, I think they're trying to play safe to just secure the win.
And it's 2 minutes left. I mean, Duckhead still have the chance to come back.
Alright, good to go.
Yeah. If they don't push now, it's gonna come down to one more gunfight, which decides the match. Because if they take too long, they don't have time to push the other spawn if one of them dies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
'Cause they have to kill all three of them at once.
Probably going down. Oh no, where he was getting shot from now. Leo has to fight off the semi-long, but goes down. It's just too much for Leo. He was trying to throw something, but now Duckhead are definitely in trouble. Just under 2 minutes left. I don't think this is impossible to come back from, but it will be very hard. They got to be really quick, but I think PSG will do a great job trying to hide and waste as much time as they can. They might be going for the spawn trap even right now. You'll see Shaft on top of the liquor store trying to spawn trap Duckhead. 1 minute and 30 seconds left now. I would play aggressive, but Hami goes down. Very unlikely to come back from now. I think this was their only chance to come back from. A nice stun from Leo. Getting that down with a 9mm. Natex getting this. They gotta be really fast with the spawn traps. Gotta be really careful. No one goes down. Of course, someone goes down. It's definitely over. But, you know, 1 minute left. It's just...
Finish him. Finish him. You gotta finish him.
I think they finished, but now they're gonna spawn at the back. Leo goes for that spawn trap. Gets a body shot. Not managing to get that down. I tried to push a little more aggressively here. Now all members of PSG on the right. Body shot and Shafty Obama going down. Nice down from Leo, trying to fight off the Sinister now. Gets another down, but Bami gets executed. 40 seconds left. This match is over. Going for PSG.
Leo's just doing everything.
I think Leo definitely pulled through here, but I think he was just a little too late to come back from. Of course, Bami did go down.
Oh, that was unfortunate. If Bomby didn't go down there.
Might have been possible, but as you can see, they're still
Yeah.
struggling to get Shaft, but 15 seconds, you know, and, you know, the spawns do take quite long for them to respawn. So, we are going to third map. Sorry, fourth map now. It will be checkpoint.
It's over.
Those are some intense and very close matches.
All matches have been very, very close. You know, we've seen, I think Leo did pull through at the end. Had not the best at the beginning. You know, he had played a little more bad at the beginning because he couldn't really cover his teammates. But, you know, then again, at the end, he relied more on the 9mm because he knew that PSG weren't peeking him. So he definitely did the smart play in that situation.
You can just tell that Leo has enough. Putting on Explosion Expert 2. It's just like, I'm
Now,
done.
we are switching to Shaft's perspective. Now, let's see how Shaft plays. This is checkpoint. Now, I do think...
Oh, that's Shaft Eagle.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Shaft
sorry.
Eagle.
I thought
But,
that's Leo.
I mean, again, you know, Leo, I really think he might have to switch to Explosion Expert, even Explosion Expert 1, if he is staying with the sniper. but we'll see how Shaft play on Checkpoint. You know, Checkpoint is a smaller map. A lot of people love playing on this map, so I do think Duckhead have a higher chance of winning this. But again, PSG are very uncomfortable position. If they win this, they take it. They go to the final, and that's what you have to keep focus on. You know, the match is not over. It's a best of 5, so Duckhead have to stay composed and come back from that loss.
I'm really hoping for Duckhead to win, not only because they're like the guys I play with, but also for the sake of the suspense of these matches. Because if it comes down to 2-2 on the map score, the fifth map is just gonna be so much more.
I mean, I
suspenseful
always love to
and
see
exciting.
5 maps all the way through. It's always intense, of course. You know, final map is Billstown. If that happens, we will see a match on Billstown. But
I'm hoping for it.
it will be very difficult, I must say, because, you know, again, that mentality, you have to be, you know, mentally ready for that, you know, match, even though you just lost. I think Natex, you know, from the times I have played with him, he always tries to calm his team down, but at the same time, he always loses composure. So
Yes.
it's in between. So we'll see how this go now.
100%.
Hunters
Let's
were
see.
spotted in this area. Stay alert.
Let's see if Leo
Got it.
stands on top of the ambulance at the very beginning. That's usually a spot you stand at to cross shoot the enemies.
Shaft
at the
Eagle
very
is looking
beginning.
at it, so
Yeah.
Rifle!
it's a little more aware of where Leo might go. Leo switched it up a little bit.
Finished.
Oh my god, beautiful down from Natex off the start. Getting Shaft Eagle with a burst. Abami trying to go for that execution. Server trying to fight back, so prevents that execution, but has to run back. Not the best position you can be in. Now Flamesy just staying out in the open, unaware that he's getting pushed. Duckhead are playing a lot more aggressive now. Going in, getting that first squad wipe. Beautiful play from Duckhead. They might actually go for the spawn trap now. Shaft Eagle going on top to make sure he sees the left side and the right side.
I think that's actually the first time Duckhead won the first encounter. Is it?
Yes, I think that's true. Yeah, that is the first time. It was really beautiful down from Natex, I gotta say, from across the map with the
Yes.
burst. No, not upgraded. You know, the burst is always harder with no upgrades, but I think when you get the upgrades, it's not the biggest deal. A smoke coming in from Balmy. Oh, stunning Shaft Eagle down on him. I think Balmy might have heard the stun noise, that's why he pushed in. But Shaft Eagle avoided that smoke.
That's always like a stupid thing, which can confuse you. If you get the stun sound, but the opponent isn't really stunned. Always hated that.
Yeah, it's you know, there's a lot of these small let's call them bugs in the game that
Yeah.
cause some teams to go down.
I mean, they can really throw you off about it, you know?
Natex going down again,
Look out!
going down slowly one by one. Duckhead gotta rethink their game plan.
Oh, I thought he hit it.
Almost that shot hidden on Leah.
They've got a rifle!
Smoke coming in. Not stunning Flamesley. Only down by one.
Okay, got it.
A lot of smoke's being thrown on Flamesy. He's doing a great job avoiding them. I wonder if Duckhead, any of them have Explosion Expert. I know you play with them, so, you know, I'm not sure
Yeah,
what
I
Bomb
think,
uses.
I think Bommy is running Reviver if he plays Semi at the very beginning. And I think Natex is playing with Explosion Expert.
So Natex with Explosion Expert. Of course, Leo is running the whole kite, so it's a mix
Yeah.
of perks. did manage to get that squad wipe on PSG. Now PSG are down by 4.
There! Rifle! Ah!
Nice spawn trap from Leo. That's what we were
Patch you up.
talking about with these angles from Leo, getting these downs.
I owe you one.
It doesn't benefit Duckhead that much, but it does force Shaft to waste a health kit, which may become an issue later on.
I mean, if you think about it, now that he downed him, the next time he gets down, he will bleed out way faster, and maybe that helps them
Yeah,
later
you
on
know,
in the game.
these small things in the game do help out. As long as Leo doesn't go down,
Yeah.
maybe manage to even upgrade his sniper before Shaft does.
Straggler!
I go for that box. Shaft Eagle is getting a lot of stuff from the box, so might see him switch to Explosion Expert, which will definitely help him.
Straggler! Look alive!
Okay, got it.
I'm wounded!
Body shot
Take
on
point.
Natex.
Gotta patch myself up.
Okay, I was setting up. I think we see or heard Leo maybe on top sniping. This is what I was talking about with the health kits. Doesn't have health kits now. He is going down with by
Hold on, I
Natex.
can patch you up. Smoke headed their way.
So we're trying to fight off Flames League. I just really have to be careful now. If they go down, it will be a lot harder to come back from. Okay, they are pushing them, going for the box, playing patient. A little patience, a little more aggressive. A mixture of both.
Spin it! Move out!
Down by 5, you know, 2 squad wipes, and they can do this for sure. Shaft getting a Molotov out of the box. Let's hope he doesn't throw it by mistake on them.
I mean, one thing you learned, or
Okay,
I
got
learned
it.
about The Last of Us is that
Hunter!
the
Look
score is
alive!
never final. You know?
That's one down!
Yeah, of
If you're
course.
playing a good team,
Look out!
you know.
Rifle!
Yeah, and you know, I would assume making a top 8. Nice headshot from Shaft, covering his teammate right there. Now PSG are pushing, making this push happen. I think 2 members of Duckhead are up. So Second Flamesy trying to fight off that one member and gets it down. Now it's a 3-on-1 on top of the house.
Now Shaft has to be very careful. They have to wait for Sinister to push up.
It's waiting for his
Hunter!
goes down. Amazing
Get
play
the trade,
from Bomb,
nice.
getting that trade.
Nice.
I see the
was pretty good.
Molotov being thrown out of the map.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I once played with Aesop. Do you know Aesop X? He used to play in Scrub Central.
yes, I have heard of him. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, he was like.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't play anymore.
No, he doesn't play anymore. But he used to be like the first German guy to ever play Last of Us competitive, I think, before Yoranto and me. And I used to play with him, and he always used to throw Molotovs instead of smokes because he misclick. So that's why
I mean,
you should
yeah,
always make sure to throw the
a mistake
Molotov away.
happening like that in a playoff,
Yeah.
it's over for you.
I think X-Shot knows him. He knows him really well. Or Jabba. I don't know what name they called him.
I see only down by 1. A lot of smokes, a lot of bombs. A lot. These
It's gonna be a
throwables do help.
difficult encounter for Duckhead. It's gonna be very difficult to counter the next gunfight they have.
Watch it.
PSG has so
Beautiful
many
shots,
throwables.
Beautiful,
Oh.
beautiful shot from Leo. Getting Shaft Eagle. Now they are playing aggressive. They do want to get this execution instead of staying back. You can see all 3 of them are making a push here. They'll switch his loadout.
Yeah, X-Shot, I still talk to ASAP. Sometimes I still talk to.
Now they're only down by 2. I think
Straggler! Target
beautiful
down!
headshot. I think Natex over challenged right there. Not sure if he knew Shaft was there or anything, but of course, having a lead and challenging like this, it's not the best choice you can do. Again, this is what we said about Natex have to slow it a little more down. And now
Getting back up.
Leo going down. Not sure if it was Leo or gets revived already.
Leo.
But I think
Smoke
Barney
out.
did a great job right there.
Careful! Smoke bomb!
A lot of smokes, a
Nice.
lot of bombs. Everything just being thrown. Chaos.
Like,
Nice team shooting right now.
Target down!
Almost executing, but now PSG are up by 1.
Lucky you got my back.
Give me some help here!
5 minutes left. That's a lot of pressure on Duckhead's side, because if they lose, they're in the losers bracket, right?
No, there is no losers bracket. That's it. They're
Oh, is it?
out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. This is it. So Duckhead are in a difficult situation. You know, we've said this multiple times, but keep composed. You can come back from this. We know Duckhead are a good team. Also, PSG are a really good team. So, you know, keep composed. Play together. You can come back from this and go to the final map.
I think what PSG has to really look out for is Leo, because he's always the one who's introducing the push, and if Leo doesn't get a play, I think they're pretty good on the safe side. But
You know, that's what I was gonna talk about. You know, Leo always gets these downs, but Duckhead don't actually push. You know, we've seen it in the last engagement. You know, they are playing more aggressive. That was a nice angle by Shaft, not being able to get
Yeah.
a headshot. Again, a lot of throwables. I'm telling you, Shaft has 2 bombs. PSG getting it down. And
so they
execution.
have to go back.
Finished. Move out.
Straggler! Look alive!
Going down in that burst. Now getting shot in the back. Bombing against Shaft Eagle. Shaft Eagle pull it out. His bomb throws in a bomb. Doesn't get the execution. Rami is trapped by Sinister Heaven. Beautiful play from Sinister Heaven, not letting him out of the building. Absolute beautiful thinking. You know, even if you're down, you can make this difference. I think if Bommy got out of the way right there, might have been able to buy more time for his teammate to come back in.
It was pretty
One
good.
less hunter to
from
worry
Sinister.
about. There! Rifle!
Oh, the shot on Leo. Up by 3. A headshot coming in from Leo. 2 downs on Duckhead now. Shaft thrown in a bomb. This is a potential squad wipe right there. 2 downs, and then that's a squad wipe from
I
Shaft.
think that's game. I think that's
That
game.
might be game.
Move out.
You know, 3 minutes left, but I gotta tell you, if they get, you know, this next squad wipe, if PSG win this next squad wipe, it will definitely be over for Duckhead.
I mean, if you look at the time, I think it's just basically almost impossible to come back.
Have
I
to
mean,
be-
there's still a chance, but
Yeah, I mean, you gotta play a little more aggressive now, but you know they're keeping them in the spawn. You know, see PSG turn around and staying in the spawn. So it is quite hard now to come back from. 2 minutes left. They gotta play more aggressive here, and you know when you play aggressive, you have to just push in blindly, not knowing where they are. You might get shot in the back. See Leo just running out.
Let's smoke him out!
And a smoke from Shaft Eagle.
Heads up.
I think now is like the most important part to keep your composure.
See Shaft
Stay
Eagle
calm.
going back, wasting this time. I think this match might be over. I don't think they're aware of where Sinister Heaven is.
If Sinister goes down,
think
there might
Sinister-
be a chance.
Yeah, rifle!
Sinister
Straggler,
reviving.
look alive!
A lot of time being wasted here. Big mistake from Duckhead not finishing that off. This is... I think this is definitely over.
Just Shaft just randomly shooting in, hoping to get down.
You know, you gotta tell you that it took them, you know, just I think over a minute to get Flamesley and Sinister Heaven a lot of time wasted, which gives Duckhead absolutely no chance to come back from this.
Heads up! Hunter!
But now they saw him.
No!
No!
That down, and an
Oh, I cut back
execution.
from that.
Alright, Chef,
Going in for that second down, a body shot from Chef Eagle. Natex does get the down though. It's a minute left. It might be just too late here.
yeah, I think it's game. They're just gonna run away. I can already tell.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think any team in this situation knows that if they just stay and don't move, they don't even need to get kills on Duckhead, they will win.
Yeah. Ah, Duckhead, no.
Very unfortunate. I know this is your team, but
Yeah.
hopefully we see them in the next season. You know, another chance next season. Who knows? I think they are definitely capable of trying again and making it to top 8.
Hunter!
I think they just needed to play a little more aggressively, even when they had the lead. I think they decided to stay back a lot of the times. There's some teabags from Shelly celebrating. He knows he won.
Yeah.
Going to the finals, facing off against Deshro.
Down!
Now Deshro are watching this stream. I know they are watching the stream. I know they know that Shaft will be
That's
going
it.
against them.
We're done here.
They will
Let
definitely be
Command know
ready
we're
for
coming
Shaft
home.
Eagle, Sinister Heaven, and Flames League. I cannot wait to see the finals. Good effort from Duckhead, coming back multiple times. But of course, just not enough to make this a win. So hopefully tomorrow we will see the finals tomorrow on Friday. Not sure what time. Teams will have to decide that on themselves. But if you guys are interested in keeping up to date, please join the Discord. You can even voice your opinion on changes you would like to see in the competitive scene. If you want to join a team, there is a chance of you finding a team there also. If you'd like to join in these competitive match, visit the website. The new ladder is up, season 3 is up, and of course all these matches, all these playoffs matches will be uploaded to YouTube, and the channel name is TLOU Esports. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow.